Hi guys, today is day 26 and we're back to my room. Yes. And I just finished reading the microeconomy. Congratulations to me. I already previewed my freshman year courses about microeconomy, and I was so proud of myself now because I bought this book in March this year, and now it's already August. I finally finished reading it. And yeah, I read almost 400 pages about this. It is not because it is too difficult to understand so that I spent that long. I spent 5 months reading it. It's because I was a little bit lazy. I didn't read it consistently. I read it when I want to read it. So it did take some time for me to finish the microeconomy part. And I would say it's not hard to understand except for two chapters. There are two chapters may be difficult for people who never study economy. Will found it's a little bit complicated. One is flexibility. No, kind of flexibility. But the actual term called escalate. Wait, let me just tell you what does it call. I didn't really know how to pronounce it, but I hope I pronounce it right. One is elastic. Wait, let me search it real quick. ST and my headphone. Yes. Elasticity. Yeah, elasticity. That's one of the difficult part about microeconomy. And another part is let me see. Is produce and cost. Yeah, produce and cost. I think most people are maybe more interested in produce and cost, because in this chapter it teaches you how and company decide how many amounts of product they want to produce and how to control their cost, and just basically teach you how to balance your finance when you're doing a business, but in a very rational reality. Like, there is many factors can influence our markets and the whole world economy, but in this book, the writer pretend that the market was stable and would just erase all the uncontrollable factor and try to let us understand how company decide what amounts they should produce and how to control the costs. Yes, that's pretty much about it. And about elasticity, it's a little bit hard to explain to you guys, so I probably will explain it later in the future if I understand it more. I comprehend it more deeply and understand it good enough to explain to you guys in English. Then I will talk about it in my video, maybe in future, because I will take economy as my major courses. So hope you guys looking forward to it. Yeah, and I'm pretty happy now because I can jump into next book I want to read, which is just behind me, and I ordered this book yesterday, and it's accounting. Yes, very excited. I'm very excited. I know many people thought I'm crazy because I keep ordering book and keep studying without. But this is my interest, just learning many things about finance and science. But some may ask me, why don't you study law? Because reading law in Chinese is very difficult. The word they use, how they describe a law, they speak very professionally. I would say professionally. So it's hard to understand. And yeah, they just like make a simple law make it into very difficult to read. What I mean to read is, although it's a very simple law, they make it very difficult to understand. So, for example, it's just like easy daily English and elegant professional English. Like you can say what do you eat today, or you can say what do you have for breakfast. Just they make the sentence complicated and use very elegant words, very difficult word for in the large term, so it's hard to understand. But this accounting and economy, it's all about number and logic. So I would say this is more easy for me to understand. And somehow it's more easier for me to understand. So I'm interested in this too. And science, I only watch video to learn science, because to actually dive into the math and all the equation part, it makes science become boring. But if I have time, I'm willing to learn how those physics equation, or how chemistry work. I'm willing to understand all of them, but we have limited time, so we can only choose limited thing to do. And yeah, maybe I will do that in future if I have time. But now these two major is more related to my career in the future. So I will start accounting next. I will start reading it tomorrow. Yes, I'll start reading it tomorrow. I hope it's not too difficult to understand, because honestly speaking, I have never touched accounting before. Like, never tried to truly understand. I only know the basic equation about economy, which is A equal L plus E. And what does it mean? It's mean accounting equal liability plus entity. If you don't know what this equation are, this is the most basic and essential equation in accounting. You can Google it if you're interested. And yeah, and let me share another book with you guys. I told you guys that I want to be an actuary. So I think 2 months ago I bought this book, Probability and Statistics, but I only read the first chapter. It's not even the first chapter. It's the introduction chapter. So I'm basically abandoned this book right now because I don't have time to read it. I think accounting is now more urge for me to read. So my order will be accounting. Then after I finish accounting, it probably take 3. I think it probably take the whole rest of this year for me to finish that book, because I am going to enter in college, and will become very busy. And let me tell you this, I'm a very, very slow reader because I try to understand all the meaning in one book when I'm reading. So before I make sure I'm truly understand one of the concept from some random chapter, before I make sure I'm truly understanding, I won't jump into the next page or next concept. So for example, if this chapter try to introduce two ideas about marketing to me, I want to make sure I was fully understand what's the first idea mean and how to practical, like the understand to the extent that I could imagine I applied it in the real life. Then I would jump into the second ideas. So yeah, that's why I read books so slow, and that is one of the reasons why I spent 5 months only reading 400 pages of microeconomy. But I enjoy the process of learning all the concept and notion, and it's a shame to not read this book, it's a shame to not read it, because I'm actually kind of interested in probability. And if you guys, just let me show one of the pages, all about equation and math. So actuary isn't easy. Actuary is for someone who study math for major to become only the people who study math for major will go to take the actuary exam. But I want to try the impossible. I want to challenge the impossible. So yeah, we'll see about that. And another thing, what happened early in this afternoon, I go to I try to apply the extension for my freshman year English course, but the system was repairing. The system is in maintenance. So the announcement say that I could apply it today in the afternoon, but somehow the website said the applying system will close till tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. So I guess what can I do this wait for tomorrow, and yeah, I will remember doing that for tomorrow. And there's not much happened today. All I want to share with you guys is how happy I am right now for finishing the microeconomy. And yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Today's day 26. See you guys.